fathom that there could only be one way, and that their way had to be also correct, and the Jews also had to be correct, and it just doesn't make sense for two different uh, books with two different goals to be this to be and God in the first book is like, I'm against whatever the hell this new book is saying, and then the new book is saying I'm not going to follow what that old book is saying. So it these are just like the way they logically process this information. It just, and this is a lot of Christians. This is a lot of Christians that basically ignore everything from the Old Testament because it cancels out their belief. So
I think that, at least with messianics, that we can both be right. Big picture.
yeah, well, yeah.
With messianics, an Orthodox Jew could be right, big picture, and a Messianic Jew could be right, big picture.
Messianic Jews,
What?
the Messianic Jews still have to hold to the New Testament, and the New Testament is basically anti-Torah. So
Come on, bro. I mean,
it
it's
is.
you're like, I've said it many times that I view Kabbalistic literature like the Tanya a lot more problematic than the New Testament. So let's just be honest. By anti-Torah, are you saying that it introduces ideas that don't appear in the Torah? Well, I
It
mean,
introduces hatred against the idea of the Torah.
no, no. Okay, so there's some ambiguous statements. Granted, there's some ambiguous statements that has got the church to think that the Torah has been away with. This is why the argument I'm making is in defense of messianics, right? People who believe in the Torah and in the oral law and just believe that Yeshua is
Yeah,
the
but they
Messiah.
have to hold. But they have to hold to the New Testament. They cannot let it go.
No,
Even
I
if they
know, yeah, but
do,
Lubavitchers also have to hold to the Tanya, right? The weird things that says in the Tanya about Gentiles being inherently inferior and irredeemable. It's come on, bro. We should
wait,
unite on Torah,
you didn't
right?
say that in the Torah. It's not that they're inferior. Come on,
Can I
where?
ask a question?
Yeah, fine.
Sheikh, you said that there can't be two possible paths,
They
but
can't.
because that doesn't make sense, but actually it makes a lot of sense since these are two different people. I can only assume that God desires